These are my biggest TV show flops of 2025. We talked about my favorites yesterday. We gotta talk about the ones that are disappointing today. And make sure to share yours in the comments. Probably the biggest disappointment for me, we just gotta rip the band-aid off, The Last of Us Season 2. Even though I did not hate this season overall, the burden of expectation really got to me here because the game is one of my favorite pieces of media of all time and the show just did not live up to it in any way. And it hurts the most because this was my most anticipated TV show of 2025 and it's on this list. Next up is a recent one, The Abandons on Netflix. This first episode that I watched was so excruciating and so boring, did nothing to draw me in, and this is a new Western series from the creator of Sons of Anarchy, who I later learned exited the series while filming. And it stars Lena Headey and Gillian Anderson. This should have been good. Speaking of series that should have been good, Etoile on Prime Video, which is created by Daniel Palladino and Amy Sherman Palladino, the creators of Gilmore Girls and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The fact that those are two of my favorite shows of all time, and this show was such a pain to get through just one episode, is really disappointing. We also have Zero Day, which is a political thriller miniseries starring Robert De Niro and an amazing cast around him, and somehow this ended up being one of the most boring shows I've seen all year. And when you have a cast like this, how do you mess that up so bad? Another one is House of Guinness on Netflix. I know people liked this one, but I found it to be so incredibly boring and I wanted to love it so bad because it sounded like a more historical version of Succession. And I love that pitch, but I just did not love this show. I'm putting a lot of Netflix ones on this list. You're noticing a pattern, but next up is Pulse, which was a medical drama that came out right after The Pitt, which could not be worse timing for the sake of comparisons. But even without the comparisons, this show was really poorly done and featured some of the worst CGI I've ever seen in a movie or TV show when showing the outside of the hospital they were working in. And for these last two, I don't even know if I could call them disappointments because I didn't expect to like them, but I was proven right upon watching them. Both are by the same creator. The first one is Monster, the Ed Gein story. Not only was this show so incredibly unnecessary, but it was so dull and boring. And I really wish we would stop with these monster series. I'm done with them. And while I did not expect to like All Is Fair, especially after seeing the early buzz for the show, I think the thing that's most disappointing about this series is that there are so many good actors involved with it that are spending their time doing something like this and trying to push the Kim Kardashian is an actress propaganda